So I'm sitting here at Whitaker Park having my lunch, just finished my lunch. Sometimes I like to leave the office, get away from my computer for a while, rest my eyes, and just come out and enjoy the scenery of the local park. And as I was sitting here, I was looking, my view is the swimming pool. And I remember as a little kid, my mom taking me and my brother to swimming lessons. I remember getting in the back seat of that Buick Electra. It was a yellow Buick Electra. If you remember those old cars, they looked a lot like Cadillacs. That Buick was huge, had the fins on the back. Now I'm only 50. I'm sure that car was probably in the 70s. Mom and Dad didn't really buy new cars. They always bought used. But I remember getting in the back seat of that Buick Electra after swimming lessons, and I would be so cold and so wet, and we'd try to sit on a towel, but by the time we got home, there would be like a wet puddle or a wet spot in the cloth interior of that Buick Electra from where I'd sat. And it's just good memories, fun memories, because it was a simpler time back then. I remember the joy of after swimming lessons, going home and getting to play outside. I was an outdoors girl. I loved being outdoors. We had about 2.5 acres, and if I could play outside, that was my dream, was to be outside. I never liked being inside. And so I remember laying out in the grass on summer days and just watching the airplanes go by, watching the clouds. Just a simple, happy life. And the world was a lot simpler then too. I mean, we didn't have all this chaos and concerns that we have today. It was just a much more enjoyable time period. I remember my mom would take me around to yard sales, garage sales. Some may call them rummage sales, but she would take me around and I would buy baby clothes to dress my dolls up in. And so I remember those special memories of just going around with Mom to these yard sales and buying the little baby clothes and then washing them and hanging them out on the clothesline. You remember clotheslines? You don't have many clotheslines anymore. It's all electric dryers, but we used to have clotheslines and clothespin bags, and I would hang up my little baby clothes and baby blankets, wash them for my little baby dolls, and it was just fun times. And I think even now, as kids are growing up, everything is so complex. Everything is so digital and modernized, and a lot of the creativity and the fun seems to be missing. And does anyone go anymore out with their mom to look at yard sales and buy baby clothes for your baby dolls? I don't know. I remember I had brothers too, and we would play with little toy cap guns. And we never grew up thinking about that we were going to shoot anyone, but we had the little toy cap guns, and they never harmed our childhood, never caused us to become criminals. I don't know. I just miss those days, sitting here reminiscing. Moments that have passed by. Moments that became memories. And that's why I always encourage people to go out and capture moments. Because sometimes those moments are going to be, one day those moments will be memories. Like today, as I reminisce about moments that happened in the past that have become fond memories of today. Remember, you have but this one life to live. So go out and capture your moments.